I just thought I'd give you an overview of the custom Athlon XP build that I've recently completed. It's taken a while to put together, so sourcing bits and pieces and parts. A lot of the water cooling stuff was a little bit tricky. Got a lot of stuff off good old eBay. In terms of specs, so it's an Athlon XP 2100 plus. It's quite overclocked at the moment. I think the stock speed is in the region of 1.7-ish gigahertz. I think it's currently sitting at 1.93. Probably a bit of help from the water cooling to achieve those sort of clocks. A bit KR7A RAID motherboard, Radeon 9600 XT. It's also water cooled. It's currently running at about 600 megahertz on the core, 340 meg on the memory. Got to have the Sound Blaster Live in there. Also got a 56k dial-up modem, a 10100 networking card. Be pretty cool. One of the projects I want to start is to actually get the dial-up modem talking to a. I've got a couple of external modems in the museum over there, so for another time. 1 gig of RAM, a couple of 20 gig hard drives in RAID O. For operating systems, it's dual boot WinXP Windows 98, and I've just temporarily sort of sat a 160 gig drive in there for game storage, so my intention is to just load this thing up with games, which I'm doing now. Red Alert 3. The case itself is a Lian Li. It was PC60 I think, or 65, don't quote me on that. Beautiful aluminium case. It was probably one of the better cases going around during the sort of era of this hardware here. Optical drive. I've actually had to go and purchase it. Actually cost a little bit of money. The aluminium bezel there, brand new. It was about $30 from Canada. I still have to hook up more of the front panel connectors. I've only got power at the moment. It's a little bit of a custom job, so when I get a chance I'll crack out the soldering iron. In terms of temps, I think it's sort of sitting around on idle high 30s, even under load it doesn't really budge more than 42, 43 degrees. I think the CPU would probably be putting out 50, 55 watts peak, and the 9600 I think was known for not putting out a lot of heat, so I don't think I'm adding too much stress to the water cooling loop there. I got some UV dye in there. The UV LEDs that I've got are, to the naked eye, they appear more purpley. It seems to have more of an effect on the camera. So would have liked it to be a bit more reactive. Would have expected the dye to light up a little bit more. A little 80mm radiator. Tiny for a modern system, but perfect for something like this. So yeah, look, it looks good. So my intention is to build a few more machines, probably of the mid-90s, late 90s era. So I've got my museum over here, we've got a few parts. So I'll probably be looking at maybe this one here's a slot 1 motherboard. So I've got a 800 meg Pentium 3, got a bit of a CPU collection going on here. Some modern stuff as well, not so exciting. So yeah, that's the retro build. Thanks for watching.